But then Margaret's going to come up and do a wee toast to the lads. Is everybody, well, especially the lads, you get a wee charge glass, you get a baby shower. Yeah, thanks Kevin. Right, girls, lasses, woman, man's best friend. Awesome. Girls, thanks for your support. And Kathy, thanks for the donation. Where are you, Kathy Allen? Millie Robson says, Dave, can I give you my bra? I says, no. I says, I want to put a bra in my pocket. I'm not jumping out a bloody plane. Right, sorry. Right, so, thank you. Okay, Millie, take it easy. So I'd like to talk about a few things about lasses, about legs and thighs and breasts. No, that's KFC. Sorry. I'm thinking about food. Who's anybody in love just now? Any sort of romantic? Lyle. Lyle, can you do us a wee
married a month, David.
Mum, can you do us a wee favour?
Aye.
Let Erica turn to the side, just below in her ear. Just a nice wee romantic below in her ear. Come on, pal.
Got a set of facts.
You've done it?
Aye.
See, you think that's romantic, Erica? You call it data transfer. Right, so, lassies are amazing. Oh, hiya. Come back, I'm actually like you as well. Jog on. Can you run a bath? Right, so, what was it? I was thinking about the women in the world. There's billions of women in the world, isn't there? Billions. You think the planet would be clean by now? Nah, it's a mess. I'm telling you, I hate doing this. I really did. Last year there was spears getting chopped and all sorts, so I can't wait to go into the ring. But and then what was it, Rabbi? I saved in the mortal memory. I can't remember all of it. He had 12 children to 4 women overall in a year. So it got me thinking, why they call him Rabbi? They should be calling him Bobby. Just a wee thought. That probably was something you see there. So, I've got a poem here that I wrote a couple of years ago when I first moved to Strathspey. I was sitting in one of the local hotels. I was actually with my mum and dad, and there was a couple of local women came in. It was winter. You know, they were dressed things up to their oxters and stuff like that. I knew they were local because I didn't understand what they were saying. So I was watching them and I was studying them and I was like, right, okay. And I penned some paper and I called it a wee night out. I never called it a wee night out in Grant, so I generalised a wee night out for women. And I've penned it, I've printed it out, and I'm going to read my own poem. And this is to the lasses, and I call it a wee night out. Right, well, I say to all the lasses across this land, stop, take a look, you look awfully grand. You're all hell-bent on looking damn fine, but it's a good if you're a bottle of wine. It's Saturday night, and you're out for a dance, you've drunk that wine, and you're in for a wee chance. You're all dressed up, from head to toe. It's great to watch for the ones that stealing the show. The laddies are all watching, you're doing your thing, and it's not long before you're grabbing the mic for that wee karaoke sing. Now that's when we can tell that you've got a voice from above, but deep down inside, we've heard quite enough. When it's time to get home, we'll give you that cheeky wee grin, but it's all daggers back, because you've not finished your gin. Then there's a lot walk home that seems to go on, but to be honest, it would take half the time if you got half the damn phone. It's that time of night, it's time for your beat, but all that drinking and dancing is went to your head. When your head hits the pillow, you snore, you've had enough. You've still got all your clothes on, and your man's in the bath. Now your man's cheeky wee grin will turn to a sigh, and deep down inside, he's beginning to cry. For all the laddies, it's all about being given the boot. For the lassies, it's all about your reunited. So that was one last chapter and toast to the lassies, and once I've finished just this quite short script, if the lads could charge the lassies, and we'll give a toast to the girls and the lassies. So, toast to the lassies. I expect that Robbie Burns was somewhere here today. He would either be fancying himself for the lassies or checking their GST or PST receipts. Yeah, that's tax. I didn't know that, I had to Google it. Being that he was a great poet and a ladies' man, but clearly our most famous tax collector. Thank you, Dumfries. I was honoured to be asked to offer a toast to the lassies. And like every good academic, my research started with Google and kind of moved effortlessly onto YouTube. I have now watched just about every toast to the lassies that's ever been recorded. And I'm not sure whether the old line that education makes you smarter applies. For those who may not have the opportunity to travel through Scotland, Scotland is a world full of mystery, whose economy is driven by drink, whose history and culture is wrapped in myth and legend, whose language is Gaelic that makes no sense at all in trying to pronounce it, and who, curiously enough, has a thistle as a national flower, a unicorn as a national animal. Lassies, like whisky, represent the link between two national symbols. Beautiful but prickly for some, unbelievably magical for ethereal for others. Unquestionably, Burns was fond of the lassies. He enchanted them by Florinda, Jean, Anna, Kate, and numerous unnamed bonny lassies mentioned in his poetry. Although he was quite a bit of a philanderer who had, as I said, 12 children by 4 women, 9 of them was by Jean Anna. He was a great poet whose work transcends time. I know we consider his philandering controversial by today's standards, but we celebrate his work, not his lifestyle. We are here tonight to honour the bard, praise the haggis, toast to these beautiful girls, which are the key features at every Burns dinner. Although the first Robbie Burns gathering began in 1801, 5 years after his death, in 1796, this was still 22 years before whisky distilling became legal in the Highlands. So in those days, Burns dinners had to smuggle their whisky to an event out of view of the gaugers, who were your tax guys. Another term really for tax collector. That's back in time when Burns was gathering, include spare haggis or two, but they hid some of the whisky in the entrails. Back in the Highlands knew that no self-respecting tax collector was going to stick his hands into a haggis. The early Burns gatherings were men-only events, but even though that changed in the late 1800s, men's reputation as being misogynist, even today, is frozen in time. For instance, a Scotsman who was heading to the pub turned to his wee wife before leaving and said, "Jackie, put your hat and coat on, lassie." She replied, "Oh Ian, that's nice. Are you taking me to the pub?" "No, I'm just switching the central heating up while I'm out." And I know somebody in this room that can understand that. And a wee kid from Glasgow comes home from school and tells his mum or his ma that he's been given a part in a school play. "Wonderful," she says. "What part is it?" "I play the part of a Scottish husband," he replies. "Ah, go back and tell the teacher you want a speaking part." So my fellow laddies, lassies are the very reason why we are here. Whether it's our grandmothers, our mothers, our sisters, or our wives. Without their love and affection, we would not be here today. Please, laddies, join me in raising a dram or a drink to all the wonderful, brilliant, remarkable, beautiful lassies, and to the bear whose honour we have gathered here today. So please, gentlemen, laddies, raise your glasses to the lassies. To the lassies. To the lassies. Thank you. God. Later.